A household of 5 kids, 2 adults, and two of the kids are in a school where they require a uniform. So that's to say they have 2 outfits a day typically, at least, plus pajamas. We have a lot of laundry, right? Like laundry builds up with 5 kids. Of course, it's exponential and they are still small. They're all ages 8 and under currently, with the littlest being 14 months. So we still have lots of laundry. What are my tips as a mom over the years? What have I figured out laundry wise? How do we stay on top of it? I think my biggest tip is I do at least 1 load every single day. Usually it's 2 at a minimum. But even on like a day where we maybe are leaving the house to do a whole bunch of stuff, I typically try to do at least 1. And the reason for that is I used to, when I was training to be a doctor, when I was in medical school and residency, my husband and I would do laundry like once a week. So we would end up doing loads and loads. It would be like a whole day fiasco of, okay, we're going to wash them, we're going to dry them, we're going to fold. Like it just turned into this exponential thing. And literally on like an every other day basis, it's exponential for us just because of how many people are in the house. And so I find that doing it every single day helps the load size feel manageable, and it helps the amount of time I'm dedicating in a day to that task much more manageable. The other thing I will say that has been, this is going to sound so silly, but that has been a huge lifesaver for me, is picking the day of the week that I do which load. So there's a day that I do kids typically 3 or 4 times a week. It just depends, but at a minimum 3 days a week. And then I have 1 like flex day, but I know the days that I do their stuff. I also have like colds, whites, warms, bedding, towels. I have it all where I know whatever day of the week it is, that's the day we're doing that load. So it eliminates that decision making of what am I doing today? It makes a huge difference because you just know like, okay, we're going to go. And then of course there's days where there's potty accidents or messes or whatever, where maybe you're throwing in extra stuff, and that's okay. That's just on top of the regular. And the last thing I would say is keeping things separated. So like my husband and I, in our closet, we have 3 different hampers, 1 for whites, 1 for warms, and 1 for colds, because then it's already separated. So I don't even have to worry about it. I just grab that bin and go. I know this is not movement related, but it is mom and how do you create time to fit in exercise? This is one of the hacks. I don't want to say hack, but like this is one of the things that I figured out over the years with laundry. All right, follow for more. Thumbs this up if you want more like this. Bye.